Good morning to everyone. Today we will learn one beat from a water topic, that is hardness of water. So how the hardness of water will be defined? We'll see first definition. It is a tendency of a water sample to resist formation of foam with soap solution. So hard water generally shows resistance to form a foam with soap solution, and that we can also explain with the help of reactions as shown here. So here I have written H2O, which indicates the soft water. It gets mixed with the soap solution where we are getting the formation of acid and base with the formation of foam. The same reaction I will repeat here, but by considering the hard water sample, and I will represent hard water in the form of CaCl2. If you see here, instead of getting foam, we will get the salt of calcium in the form of precipitate. So it proves that the hard water will not show the formation of foam with soap solution. Now what are the causes of hardness of water? If you see these two reactions, we'll come to know that how water becomes hard. First, the rainwater absorbs carbon dioxide from atmosphere and it becomes carbonated. Such a carbonated water, when it comes to earth, it comes in contact with carbonate and bicarbonate salts as well as chloride and sulfate salts of calcium and magnesium, and as a result of that we'll get the formation of bicarbonates, and that is nothing but the hardness of water. Now after causes, we'll see what are the important types of hard waters. There are two types of hardness of water. One is temporary hardness and one is permanent hardness. Now we'll see that temporary hardness is caused by carbonates and bicarbonates of both the metal ions, that is calcium and magnesium. Whereas the temporary hardness can be removed just by boiling the water sample, and a permanent hardness is caused by chlorides and sulfates of both metal ions, that is calcium and magnesium. Permanent hardness cannot be removed by boiling, but it can be removed by chemical treatment of water. Now we'll see, after discussing the theoretical part of hardness, we'll take a numerical explanation. When the type and amount of impurity is known, then the hardness of water sample is calculated as below. It is having a plain formula, that is hardness due to equivalent of calcium carbonate. Here we are correlating each type of impurity with calcium carbonate, and the formula given here is that amount of impurity multiplied by 100 divided by molecular weight of that particular impurity will get here answer that we have to represent with unit ppm. Now we'll take one example. The water sample contains following impurities. Calculate temporary, permanent and total hardness of water. Now we'll see that the first column consists of the name of impurity, second column consists of the amount of that particular impurity, and the third column consists of the molecular weight of that particular impurity. Now how will you solve that given numerical? So the solution part is here. Hardness due to first impurity, that is calcium chloride, is calculated as the amount of that impurity multiplied by the equivalent weight of calcium carbonate divided by the molecular weight of that particular impurity, and answer we are getting here is that 41.08 ppm. In the same way, we can calculate the hardness because of magnesium sulfate, calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate by using the same formula. We are getting here the different answers. Sorry. Now we'll learn how to calculate the temporary hardness. For calculating temporary hardness, we will focus a light on a list of impurity, and from that list of impurity we come to know that out of given impurities, two impurities are from carbonate and bicarbonate type. So I will club the answer of that impurity, and now I will get here the temporary hardness as 69.59 ppm. Similarly, how to calculate the permanent hardness? Again, I will look to the list of impurity given in the example, and I will find that how many impurities are there belonging to chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. There are two impurities which belong to chloride and sulfate. If I club the answers of these two impurity, I will get the permanent hardness as 71.33 ppm. Finally, how to calculate the total hardness? It is very easy. Just club the answer of temporary hardness and permanent hardness, so that for a given example, we will get a total hardness such as 140.92 ppm.